In this program, we will meet with a young man who has taken his aerosol graffiti off the streets and into the legitimate world of mural painting.
Seeing themselves as bad outlaws is one of the great attractions that graffiti has for teens. They need to advertise how they are and what they're like. Tony recently worked on a 15 by 30 foot aerosol mural at Mesa Verde High School in collaboration with Sacramento Metropolitan Arts Commission.
Well, I've always been like drawing in sketch pads and notepads and on paper and painting on paper, but I wanted to find like some kind of outlet that would make my paintings bigger than like on paper, so bigger than life actually. And that's what this mural is bigger than life painting. And with spray paint, it's very easy and quick to do. This man named Mr. Keller hooked me up with a lady called Alpha Bruton working at the Sacramento Metropolitan Arts. And that's how I got all these other jobs. Mr. Pollett's really helping me out by teaching me about the face and about stuff that I couldn't grasp while I was in high school, but now that I've matured a little bit, I could really get into making my art look better. And just by painting more murals, I'm teaching myself.
Tony was my student for 4 years of high school, and he graduated 2 years ago. And with his talent and rebel personality, he's been looking for an alternative route through life as opposed to just going on to art school. And he is working here at our school now as an artist in residence through one of their grants. And we're doing a mural on the school that everybody's enthusiastic about, the students, the principal. The mural's starting to look very, very good. And we're hoping that this is just one stepping stone to more art here at the school and more things for more projects for Tony.
Artists will find a certain path we could take, and everybody will appreciate it.
Your neck is gonna fall off.
Your neck?
Mm-hmm.
In Sacramento City alone, abatement efforts cost $200,000 last year. Businesses to law enforcement will like to get a handle on graffiti, not only for its unsightliness, but if left unchecked, it incites more graffiti by rival taggers. For others, it glamorizes gangs, drugs, and other illicit activities.
A long time.
On the other hand, some people contend that graffiti can be art or a form of social or political expression that should not be painted over, but supported in the right venues. Graffiti has gone mainstream from museums to the internet. So the question, graffiti is a public nuisance or public art? Good afternoon, I'm Dan Adams, and this is In Your Interest. Joining us now is Anthony Padilla, who is an aerosol artist from here in Sacramento. Welcome to the program, Anthony.
Hello.
First of all, maybe you can just explain to us, what is an aerosol artist, and how does that compare to a graffiti artist?
Well, first of all, I'm an artist, but the tool that I use is spray cans. So people think if you use spray cans that it's graffiti, and the murals that I do are not graffiti because they're legal.
So you just don't go out with a can of spray paint and say, okay, I'd like to paint something on the side of this building. You do something that's been perhaps contracted out, or the business owner has come along and asked you and said, hey, can you do a mural for me on a wall? Is that kind of how it works?
Yeah, and there's also some spaces in Sacramento that are kind of underground, and you could go there and paint, but they're back behind buildings. And we used to have a legal wall on C and 25th Street or somewhere around that area. But there's a lot of bums over there, and like there's needles all over the place sometimes. And the city kind of pushes us back into these corners and tells us, okay, you could paint back here, but they recently took away that privilege of
This experimental project, a prototype to forthcoming collaborative art projects, consisted of planning, communicating, revamping, marketing, from collaborating artists committed to high-end artistic goals and visions, and a sincere sense of community.
We brainstormed with students at Sac City College, which came there and were volunteers in helping us paint the mural. We started all our ideas at the college, then we took them out to sites and started painting on plywood boards. The mural that I helped the students do was 24 feet wide and 16 feet tall, and it was a scene depicting smoking icons such as Camel Joe, the Marlboro Man, and the girl from the Misty cigarettes ads. And they were all fishing off buildings, and children and youth and all the people of the city were swimming through the city, and some were biting on the hooks that had cigarettes on them, and it just kind of showed how the corporate icons and advertising are trying to lure kids into smoking and trying to get them hooked at a young age and make their bank accounts fatter while destroying the livelihood of the youth. So we're doing a mural to say that's not right. And we did a comic book with the message of anti-smoking, a 16-page comic book.
This is a scrapbook that Anthony Padilla handed to Detective Stewart yesterday in front of Anthony Padilla's house. This has a KI on here, which we've noticed Anthony uses. One of his companies he started was called Kinetik Ideas, and he has another one that I can't remember. It starts with karaoke something. Inside the front cover seems to be some sort of a resume of some sort here with his name and education and some of the things he's participated in. Also, that could be a tagger's phone number there. Obvious is a tag name that we've seen in Sacramento. And on this side, we have a biography wherein he talks about here in junior high and high school, he went through at least one sketchbook every 2 months, filling it with images front to back. Down in here, he gets to, I soon discovered spray paint and realized I could pull the images from my sketchbook and bring them to life on a wall. And there's some sort of a graffiti style thing down here. It says Anthony Keith Padilla biography. This looks like a Mesa Verde picture he's drawn here. some more stuff that looks like he's taken it from magazines and sketches and put it in. White background.
Can you guys get Anthony also in the band when you guys are done? Sure.
Let's do the white. How about right here? Please, sir, if you stand. Then put your back against the wall here. He's right here. Yeah, that's good. You get it? Yeah. It says pay on there. P-A-Y. D-I-R-T. That says pay dirt on it.
But he came around the back, and there was a guy who he remembers either being Anthony Padilla, or what was the other name he did? Richard Padilla. He ran into him. He was painting that. He had pay dirt and a monkey on the back of the bar. And the guy told him, he ran into him, and he said, no, he got permission to do this. That the bartender was actually paying him to paint on his bar.
It's not ours. I don't want it. Oh, I want that. Oh, I guess I don't. We have a picture of him in that shirt.
We do. Where's it go?
Okay, one large. Just put shirt. Yeah. Black shirt.
Book he claims that he published, and
In a box of
right here this is art by pay dirt, music by pay dirt.
That jazz thing that he did? In artistic.
No, that's bad easy.
The jazz thing he did in Oroville? Lori?
Yeah.
So the mural submission of it?
Okay. All right, Anthony. What's up, then?
Why are you taking my paint?
When we're taking your paint, we have a search warrant for your house. Okay?
And why do you need to confiscate the paint?
Because that's part of the search warrant. Okay? We have a lot of evidence of graffiti on all different places, and
I have to paint
it's
a mural
evident.
at
Okay.
San Juan High School
Mhm.
next week, and that's what that paint is for.
Okay.
And how am I supposed to do my job now?
I don't know.
Going towards a good cause, it's going towards a mural which all the students are involved in.
Okay. I have no idea what you're going to do. Okay? That paint is being collected from a search warrant. Okay? That's what it is. It's evidence for now.
Evidence of what? Of a mural?
I don't know if it's evidence of a mural or evidence of tags on trains or evidence of anything. Okay?
So all the kids that were bound and determined to paint that mural on Tuesday next week are not going to be able to paint it.
I guess not. It's not my fault. You have to decide which side of this world you're going to live on. You can't live in the middle and be in part of both worlds. All right? What you're doing with the kids and all that stuff, that is just great. And more power to you. But if you're going to walk on both sides, then this is what happens. Okay? They're your choices in life.
Well, it seems like I have no choice.
At this point, and that kind of stuff. Okay? It's not about that. You know, I see all your murals and everything, and you have a lot of talent, and that's the only place I'd like to see your murals, is on murals and on places that you have permission. Okay? I didn't just pick you out of a hat all of a sudden.
There's no place to paint with permission. They took away the seawall. They kicked us out. What do you do that makes you happy?
What do I do that makes me happy?
Yeah.
I don't know, Anthony.
You don't do anything that makes
I do
you
lots of things. You have any more questions concerning you? All right. See you later. It's more of the scribble tag, but it's, you know, you go wild styles, and some of them you're not supposed to be able to really see it unless you.
Right. But then they'll
But
have
they'll
it
put
down.
it on the bottom. You'll see PAYX, which is like a dollar sign. You see a dollar sign, then you go, oh, okay, that's him.
Well, they are learning about life through art and music.
Sandra Furlong is live in Del Paso Heights with a group of kids this morning. Sandra?
Good morning, guys. Yes, got these kids up a little bit earlier than normal. We're at Grant Union High School. It's a new program, Mutual Assistance Network, and essentially brings kids off the streets during the summers and teaches them some valuable skills, but they're having fun along with it. One of the projects right here is this big mural, and Anthony, you're one of the teachers here who helped design this. Kind of tell me the reasoning behind painting a big mural like this with the kids.
Well, we want to get the kids involved in creating their atmosphere, you know, creating it themselves, like painting their own future. So we're out here and we designed the whole mural on the computer so they learn computer skills. And then all the different kids, you know, put their 2 cents into the mural. And we designed a 3-dimensional bridge, and then we put it in front of water, and we used software programs like Photoshop and Infinity. And
so it was more than just painting on a wall. You had to start off with the whole computer image first. I'm going to show you guys here what the finished product's going to look like. Let me hold this up, and you can see it says solar energy across the top, and it's showing the kids walking across a bridge from the past to the future. And so it's teaching them about the environment as well.
Yeah, we have a gardening program over here too at Grant High School, and they're learning how to grow their own food. And the solar energy is kind of just, you know how gas prices keep rising?
Yeah, we know that too well, yeah.
Just trying to think of, you know, different means of gathering energy to power the human race.
These guys, this is their future. All right, let me talk to a couple kids here. Where's your paintbrush? You're not painting.
I just put it down.
You're on a break. Show me in this picture where you are. Which one's you?
Right, I'm right here. Big man over there, Steve, he's helping me on the bridge. And right there, I'm tightrope walking.
How'd you get 2 pictures in here of yourself?
He just wanted me to act like I was tightrope walking, so I just did it.
So you enjoy this program? You like coming here every day rather than just hanging out on the streets and with your friends?
Yeah, just keep me out of trouble and